What's going on, America? This is Kevin in Kevin's Corner, and it looks like people are walking away from the Democrats. Hallelujah! 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 You hear the falsetto? I would sing the second verse, but I don't know the words. Something, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm pretty sure it's just hallelujah all the way through, but nonetheless, you get the point, okay? Yeah, they're leaving, they're walking away, and they should, because these boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, Democrats, they're gonna walk all over you. Anyway, let me get focused. Now, the reason that this is horrible for the Democrats is because these people that are walking away, leaving their testimonies, are the worst people to walk away from the Democrats. Because, see, these people fit every stereotype, every small interest group, every identity politics category that the Democrats build their whole platform around. See, it would be one thing if people were walking away and they were upper class, rich white men. You know, all the libs would be like, you know what? How are you going to walk away from something that you never was a part of in the first place? You weren't really with us because you're white privileged, man. You're not walking away. We're kicking you out. Or even as a black person, you know, a brother who might not have come from, say, the Carlton, hey, Will, didn't come from Beverly Hills or something like that. They let you know, well, you can't walk away. You know what you are? You're a sellout to your own people, man. What you are, you're Uncle Tom. You're a coon. All of that stuff. They try to use those things to shame people like, upper class white men, even upper class white women. They just feel like, you're doing your people a disservice from walking away. You know what you are? You're just being controlled by your husband. You can't think for yourself. But you have people of all races, colors, ethnicities, sexual orientation. I was watching some videos and it was some transgender people, and they were just talking about how they feel like they have been manipulated all of these years by the Democratic Party. They said that, see, these are people that you can't sit back and say, you know what? They were never down with the Democrats anyway. These were people who was out there, social justice warriors, crying after Hillary lost, throwing a fit. And then they start realizing that when it comes down to the left, you are only accepted based on your loyalty to them. See, real friends, they don't walk away from you just because you just disagree with them. But the Democrats know. See, you're only a transgender if you support all of the transgender beliefs in their echo chamber. Soon as one of them say, you know what? This is ridiculous. Why am I mad? I'm just walking around mad for nothing because y'all told me I should be mad. And soon as they declare that, then all of a sudden, they don't want to be affiliated with them anymore. Same thing with black people. Now people are starting to realize what black people have been going through all these years when they decide to leave the Democratic plantation. Immediately, they feel that they got a corner, a market share on blackness. So if you ain't down with the Democrats, they take your black card. They start calling you all kind of names. Coon, racist, Uncle Tom. Well, can't call you racist, but, with all those other words they like to call us. And now transgenders are starting to see that they're being persecuted for it. The guy who started it, the whole walkaway movement, he said that I saw him on Judge Janine. He said he went in to buy some recording equipment and they wouldn't even serve him. And that just shows how horrible the left is in this progressive movement, because they talk about, dictatorships. They talk about, oh, you know what? This is fascism. And they practice the same stuff that they accuse the right of doing. And the right is very, very tolerant when it comes down to embracing people of different races, ethnicities, sexual orientation. It's not about all that stuff. It's about how you respect everybody else and how you view America and some of the values that we have. I don't care what you do in the privacy of your own home. I'm not here to chase you down and tell you, you know what, you're not right because you did this and you did that. I'm like, look, man, let me be. But that's the difference. See, the left feel like they gotta walk around finding victims, and it just goes from one victim to another. It's never, okay, we found enough victims, guys, let's go ahead and wrap it up. No. They're going, okay, we're still out here searching for more victims, and they go from one victim to the next. And not only that, They like to get in your business. Now, why would you want to be a part of an organization, a movement, a party that want to get all in your business? They want to get in your health care. They want to get in your religion. They want to get into your speech. They want to get into your First and Second Amendment. They want to get into every element of your life. They want to get into your brain. And they say, if you don't think like we think, they can't just say we disagree. You're evil. You know what? You're racist, a xenophobe, a homophobe. You're all of these things. You're not just a person who disagrees. You're not just a person who comes up with logical practicing policies. No, you're an evil, wicked person. And then you wonder why people are walking away from the Democrats in droves. And I'm so glad that they're waking up, because the Democrats are full of garbage. Why would you want to be a part of them when all they do is walk around being mad for nothing? They are the most angriest, intolerant people on the planet at this point. And it's all being propagated by the left. And when I say the left, I'm not talking about the people. Remember, the people running around are victims of this manipulation. And these are the people, a lot of them, that are walking away. They're opening their eyes and saying, man, I have been manipulated. I have been being used, and they have been preying upon my anger, my insecurities, my fears. They're creating all these narratives that they tell me I need to buy into. They're telling me that I must think like this because I'm black, or I'm gay, or I'm a lesbian, or I'm a Jew. They're telling me how to think. And that is stinking thinking, okay? And I don't like no stinking thinking, all right? I'm an individual. I can think what I want to think. And I don't care if they call me all kind of names. And the right is embracing all of these people that are saying, I'm waking up and I'm walking on over to the light. I'm coming into the light, okay? So anyway, I chuckle, I laugh, even though now they're trying to suppress it. I know one person, she did a video, and now they're referencing that these must be Russian bots. Not all of these testimonies are true. These are just the Russians. Once again, everything's Russians. It's the Russians. They've gotten involved and they're manipulating the system. Yeah, they're doing a preemptive strike on the people who are walking away because they can't afford this to take off. They can't afford it to become a real movement, because that messes up their whole strategy. Remember, outside of them telling you you're a victim, you know what? This is sexism. This is racism. This is xenophobia. This is, you know what? I heard somebody say, a phobia means it's an unhealthy, unwarranted fear of something. The stuff that they're trying to, I don't fear homosexuals. I don't fear illegal immigrants. I don't fear anybody. You know, and so they're running around creating fears. You know, fear is false evidence appearing real. They're creating fears. I'm just thinking logically. Just because I disagree with illegal immigration, you know, I'm not an illegal phobe. You know, I'm none of those things. Just because maybe certain people's lifestyle that they practice, I might not practice, that don't make me homophobic, xenophobic, or whatever. It just makes me say, well, whatever suits you, buddy. Have at it. I'm going to do whatever I do. But it doesn't have to come down to just because you disagree, that must mean you're fearful of it. You're just making up stuff, winging it. You're just looking for reasons to be mad. And I think people are starting to wake up and say, wait a minute, I'm just walking around angry all the time. How can you live your life like that? How could you just wake up every day and say, let me go find more problems to be mad about and things to just fuss about? And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create all kind of trouble, and I'm going to stir up stuff, and I'm going to show up at people's jobs, and I'm going to go ahead and harass people in restaurants, and I'm going to tell them how I feel and what needs to be done and how they think and how evil they are. But I'm not going to give any solutions. No, I'm not going to give any solutions. So why would anybody want to follow a party that's the base of their operation? Just chaotic, emotional, angry, just dominant, want to come in and tell you what to do, how to spend your money, take your money, divvy it out the way they want to under some humanitarian guidelines. And if you say no, oh, you're the upper class rich 1%. Yeah, we can't have a debate. We can't sit down and talk it out, can we? No, because you're going to shut it down by saying, you can't tell me what to do or think because you're racist, you're a homophobe, you're Uncle Tom, you're whatever else I decide you are. And if you don't think like me, we're going to kick you out of our little club. Well, you know what? Kick me out the club. I'll go start my own, okay? I don't follow by the rules. Anyway, God bless you. It's Kevin, Kevin's Corner. Keep walking, people. Keep with big steps. Matter of fact, forget walking. Take off like Jesse Owens, okay? I want to see some flojo. I want to see folks running out of there like the Flash, everybody just booking. See, that's a word, back in the day, when you was running real fast, you weren't just running fast, you was booking. And when you see cats out there running track meets and they take off and they booking, and the people in the crowd go, ooh, wee, that brother was booking. So get the booking and get out of the Democrats camp. God bless you. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter. Follow me on YouTube. Hit subscribe, the notification button. I think YouTube might have taken some of my subscribers. At one point, I was almost at 50K, and then they knocked me down to 44, and I'm back up to 45. But hey, it is what it is. Maybe people just don't like me and was unsubscribed, and I don't know. But anyway, they do sometimes take away the notification button, so hit that. And check me out on Wednesday nights, Kevin's Corner, live radio blog talk show. If you want to support Kevin's Corner, there's links in the bottom to do so. God bless you. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.